against Marseille on Sunday in that game. You can see on BT Sport. Business, at least for the start of this contest, on the number 7. And he talked his way into making sure he got it, and 30 seconds later he talked his way into another.
Yeah, the rumours are he might be getting a hefty ban as well for it. Have to wait and see.
For Danilo to get the ball out to Neymar. In field. Ramos. Verratti.
The header Kylian Mbappe used affected the dressing room.
It's Neymar. Unlike you, Don, I'm watching. Mbappe to Neymar.
He's looking sharp, isn't he, Mbappe?
It's Neymar. Starts to move up top. Neymar tries that flick again, and this time he does get the free kick for a push.
Yeah, well, PSG's backline's quite comfortable because Benfica are trying to... But I don't think he's happy, Galtier.
It's an alarm call for PSG. For Danilo. That was probably the most composed bit of attack.
In that scenario, it was the right thing to do.
I think maybe for the first time tonight for Odysseus Vlachodimos. Here comes Neymar. Straight into the thick of the defences. Met by Barr quickly. The busy Sarabia finds Neymar. Hakimi's got loads of room, he hasn't now. Football before, I think PSG are acid jazz. No discernible tune, but nothing gets going, by the way. Sound lovely.
Nothing.
They do cruise the Ligue 1 title every year, which you've got to have some consistency to do that.
Well, that's why people like, you know, Sergio Ramos was brought into the club, Marquinhos.
Marquinhos is far behind Verratti. Neymar.
Yeah, he's trying to go for the spectacular, just caught Otamendi, it's accidental. No, and it'll give Benfica a little bit of confidence because they're knocking the ball around well. This is the danger on the counter.
Neymar. Mbappe, who has struggled when run at by Mbappe, but who would?
I'm not sure who can live with him.
Neymar now, who does it a different way. 7 years ago. And that was Neymar in front of Antonio Silva. This has gone against him anyway.
Yeah, I think they never.
João Mario. Trying to hold off Neymar. Good challenge by Neymar. Not a good challenge by João Mario. Should be Sergio Ramos. Neymar. A familiar trick. Looks brilliant when it comes off.
Sensational footballer, I think, Neymar.
It's the familiar sort of ball too. He was fouled, he made sure we saw it.
He's just got outrageous skill and talent.
The yin and the yang of the global superstar in the camps over the years.
Well,
it seems that way.
Yeah, well, I think that's fair. I think he hasn't been consistent enough. His numbers would tell you something different, but there's obviously something really, really small injuries along the way as well, which certainly hasn't helped.
He's found a pocket of space here, and now he's found Mbappe. Head down drill. Vlachodimos knew what was a big role this half in being fouled for the penalty that Mbappe dispatched. It's Neymar. There'll only just be time for him to kick it.
.45 was a little bit bland for two good sides.
This match in Lisbon, it's and the draw at Stade. João Mario clipped by Neymar. Though. Trying to make the point there to fourth official Andy Madley, saying if you make 3 fouls, then it's a yellow card, and he's saying that Neymar's done that. He will be through. I don't know whether it'll be first or second in the group, but they will be confirmed through to the knockout stages after.
So Hakimi now should be off on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be static. Got to be on the move.
Saint-Germain have never done, being champions of Europe. 1961 and 1962. Same.
I was watching Galtier there asking Neymar to close the player down, and Neymar just sort of shrugged his shoulders.
Neymar. Keeping it stayed on side. Just a little nibble there. Michael Oliver doesn't think there's anything in it.
Well, I thought...
This is what it is with Paris Saint-Germain, as we mentioned. Comparison with Jazz, the
Attention, for sure, as a coach is important, and Verratti and Vitinho found it hard to dominate that midfield, so an extra midfield player on, that'll help.
You're right about not being able to unhear it.
Yeah, it's his way of communicating, like it or loathe it.
Neymar's bundled over by Enzo Fernandez. Yellow card.
Maybe he's struggling because of that knock from Fernandez.
And this is why it was a reckless challenge, that really, from Enzo Fernandez. Rightly yellow carded. Michael Oliver had a clear view of it. Was always going to get the yellow. Starts at 10:30 on beat. He was on loan for the season from start. Very much hoping he capital.
He's going to give it a go.
Neymar. Ankles intact. He's taking another one now. And that was Fernandez again.
I'm not sure that was a foul. I think Neymar's trying to ride it.
I think over. Neymar in between six. Couldn't get past Antonio Silva. There's Neymar. In from Neymar. Neymar.
He's not looking left, is he, Neymar? He's not looking to hard part and trying to mark Kylian.
It comes from Neymar. Marquinhos tried to get there. Sergio Ramos with the flick. Mbappe with the finish.
And I don't think, you know, you can level some things at coaches for obvious reasons, but I don't see this being a manager or a coach's problem. This is the players not doing it.
There's Neymar to Hakimi. More 5 or 6, I'd go. Plenty of stoppages, lots of substitutions. Here's Neymar. Hakimi. Neymar. Can he win the game? He's got another free kick. Another one that looked pretty soft. It was right under the ref's nose. Neymar's going to take the free kick now. Either way,
Top of the table, it's going to be extremely tight.
Juventus is the easier game right now. They go through from the group. Their first and second winners would have sealed in between them. And it's finished as it did last week in Lisbon.